Hello everyone. In today's lesson, we are going to cover linkers. Let's start. Now, if you go to different grammar books, linkers will be named differently. In many of them, they are simply called linkers, but in some others, you will see that they are named as conjunctions or maybe adverbial clauses. Well, to be honest, the name conjunctions is not very much used these days, but you can still see this name as well. But in our course, for the reasons of simplicity, we will simply say linkers for all of them, all right? So, if you want to cover from a grammar book, it can come in different names. Now, let's make a very short introduction to what they are. All right. Now, first of all, this is a very general introduction. All right. Linkers are mainly used in three forms, but this is so important, everyone. They are used mainly in three different forms. Firstly, we see this combination or this structure: linker plus full sentence, subject, verb, object. Okay. Comma, then another full sentence. For example, when it rains, I feel happy. So after when, we have full sentence, and then we have another full sentence here. All right. Another form or another structure that we see commonly with linkers is linker plus noun combination, right? So some linkers are used specifically with nouns. And then again, we have another sentence. We have one full sentence. For example, because of heavy rain, there is a lot of traffic. So here, heavy rain is a noun phrase, all right? So adjective plus noun. So this is used, this kind of linker, because of, is used with a noun. And finally, we have sentence linkers. Now, what does that mean? We have one full sentence, then we have a full stop right here, okay? After that, we have a linker. And finally, we have another sentence. So this kind of a linker combines two separate sentences. For example, it was raining heavily, full stop. Here we have a full stop. Therefore, comma, we decided to leave a little later. As you can see, all three are completely different from each other. Okay? So I will concentrate on these three with more examples. All right. So first form, we are going back to the first form. Linker plus full sentence, comma, full sentence form. So in this form, linker plus full sentence part is called adverbial clause. All right. So this part is called adverbial clause. And the main sentence is right here. So the part where it's combined with the linker is not the main sentence. No. The main sentence is the independent sentence. It's right here. So it's called main clause or main sentence. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because main clause carries the meaning. Main clause carries the real message. Adverbial clause, or the part where we have the linker, is only helping, all right? So, since I came here, I have felt better. Now, in this sentence, I have felt better is the real message, okay? And linker part helps the real message by talking about the time, for instance. All right. So, since I came here, since when have I felt better? Since I came here. It's the helping message. All right? Although he saw me, he did not talk to me. Again, the real message is he did not talk to me. That's my main message. All right? Okay. So, although he saw me is helping. Now, there's another important point here. The main clause can come at the beginning of the sentence as well. So, the main clause can be at the beginning too. What does this mean? Oh, there's one more point. There is usually no comma when the sentence begins with the main clause. So sometimes your sentence begins with the main clause, then there is no comma and linker comes in the middle. So, I have felt better since I came here. As you can see, there's no comma here. All right? Or, he did not talk to me although he saw me. All right, so here you cannot see any commas. Now, punctuation rules change, okay? You can see different structures in different books, in different sources. Like if you go to different websites, you might see a comma before although, but usually, mostly, if your linker is in the middle, then usually we do not have a comma. All right? Let's move to the second main form. Linkers that are followed by nouns. You remember some linkers are followed by nouns, but they can be used in different forms. Now, they can come like this. Linker plus noun. All right, very simple. Comma, full sentence. Linker plus noun clause. If you remember, everyone, noun clause is a noun itself. It doesn't matter whether it's a clause or not. If it's a noun clause, it's a noun. For this reason, after the linker, you can have a noun clause. It's quite possible. Or, after the linker, you might have a noun and a relative clause. So a relative clause simply describes this noun. For this reason, you only still have a noun. That's it. And finally, you can have linker plus verb ing. Why? Verb ing or gerund is a noun itself. All right, so nouns can come in 4 different ways. It doesn't matter. These are all nouns. I will give you examples right now. First one, because of bad weather, the game was cancelled. So it's the example to this one. It's very simple, because of bad weather. Adjective does not change anything. Important thing here is the weather, okay? Because of bad weather, the game was cancelled. Now, look at this one. Because of what he did to me. People, this is a noun clause. For this reason, it's simply a noun. Because of what he did to me, I'm not going to his party. It's a noun clause. Now look at this one. Because of the storm that hit the coast. Now here, first you have a noun and an adjective clause that describes this noun. So it doesn't change anything. It's simply a noun that is described by an adjective clause, and they all go together. Because of the storm that hit the coast, many houses were evacuated. And finally, because of studying too much, Karen feels isolated from his friends. Okay, so here you simply have verb ing, and it doesn't affect anything. After because of, you always have a noun. So people, when I say this linker receives a noun, this linker requires a noun, I am saying all 4 of these types are possible. All of these are nouns. Okay? So, oh yeah, there's one more point. linker plus noun structure can come at the end of the sentence without a comma. That's possible. The game was cancelled because of the bad weather. I'm not going to his birthday party because of what he did to me. Many houses were evacuated because of the storm that hit the coast. So the linker plus noun structure can come at the end as well, and it doesn't cause any problems. All right? And finally, we have the third group of linkers, which are linkers that link two independent sentences. And they can be used like this. Full sentence, full stop here, right here, linker, comma, and another full sentence. Or full sentence, this is called semicolon, all right, and comma, all right. So in this format, linker is written in small letters, right, and second sentence. So one example to this one. It was freezing outside, full stop, however, comma, the children seemed so happy playing with snow. Or, it was freezing outside, semicolon, however, comma, the children seemed so happy playing with snow, and full stop. All right? So everyone, this was just an introduction to linkers. Now, we will have a big list of linkers, all right, in the coming lessons. But almost all the linkers that we are going to cover will fall into one of these three categories. So, just follow our lesson carefully, everyone. So, let's take a short break right here. And after the break, we're going to start with time linkers.